Let's get this quick work in. We got this new moon energy, and I want to talk to y'all about what has been coming through for me, what Spirit has been downloading to me, and what I can give to y'all. As I wait for y'all to come into the building, I'm going to pull a quick card, one card, maybe two, depending on what flies out. I'm going to pull a card from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. And I really want to know, kind of in general, what is the lesson of this new moon energy? What's the lesson of this new moon in Virgo? We know Virgo is earth energy, the perfectionist, the discipline, the focus on the manifestation. So let's see what card we get for the lesson. That's good. That's good. Let's see what card we get for the Soul's Journey. What's up, family? Y'all say what's up. It's kind of, ooh, come on, that's way too much. It's kind of late. The card is love. The card for this new moon energy, the soul's lesson, the card is love. And it says, I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. So this new moon, as we're in that energy right now, I want you to commit to seeing the good in all things. Commit to practicing seeing the good in all things, all right? And so today I want to talk about losing friends to gain family. Losing friends to gain family. And this is so important because last night as I was contemplating on this new moon energy, Spirit was just telling me that a lot of times the family, people in general, people that I love, myself at one point in time, a lot of times we aren't manifesting the goals that we have because that we want because we do not have an accountability partner. So you're not manifesting the things that you want to have in your life because you don't have anybody that's going to hold you accountable to stay disciplined and to stay focused in order to bring these things into fruition. And then a part of that is you don't have your own internal self-discipline that is going to support you in manifesting your goals. Somebody literally has to be telling you, did you do what you said you was going to do today? Did you make what you said you was going to make today? Did you start doing whatever it is? And so a lot of y'all are friends with people who do not push you to be your best self. A lot of y'all are friends with people who are comfortable. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I'm super pregnant, so I be having to try to figure out how to be comfortable right now. A lot of y'all are friends with people, even family members, who are okay with you remaining stagnant. Okay? So you may come to them and you may say, yeah, I got this goal. Yeah, I got something that I want to do. But they don't hold you to that. Your family members and your friends that you have right now, they don't hold you to manifesting that goal, to creating that new reality. And a part of it is because unconsciously they have some type of disdain or discomfort with your growth. Because when you grow, it forces them to look at where they need to grow at. Okay? So some of y'all are holding on to relationships that are not serving you and that are not supporting you. Or you're holding on to the judgment of those people who you are in a relationship with. It could be family, it could be friends. And so Spirit was telling me last night, a part of the problem and why working with me as coach and client, and why the Sacred Sister Circle is going to be so powerful is because what we're going to have is an accountability partner. You're always going to have somebody who is checking in on you and making sure that you are doing what you say you're going to do. And so some of y'all are so uncomfortable for your relationships to change. You think your best friend still has to be your best friend because she's been your best friend since elementary school. The same relationship you have with your sister, your brother, it has to stay the same because that's just how it is. But it doesn't. And when you have that mentality, you're really living from a place of fear. Okay? You're really living from a place of fear. So you're going to have to lose some friends to gain family. Okay? I had this one friend who, every time we got together, she was always trying to force me to take shots. She was always trying to force me to take shots, and I would just be like, no, I'm good. I don't need shots. I remember vividly back in March, March of 2021. I was fasting because I was preparing for womb alchemy. And even though I was fasting, I had still went to one of our mutual friends' parties. And she kept on pressuring me, take shots, take shots, take shots. I'm like, sis, I don't need the shot to have fun. I'm here, I'm present. What do I have to do for you to know that I'm here, I'm present, and I'm ready for a good time? It was in that experience where I was like, damn, we really cannot be friends no more like that. Because you are going to try to stifle my growth unconsciously. Unconsciously, you are stifling what I have going on. I could explain it to you over and over again. I got a class tomorrow. So you got a class tomorrow? That ain't nothing. You know you're going to be able to do that. But I want to do it exceptionally. So I'm refraining from drinking alcohol before I go into this class so I can be in my right mind and my right spirit. It was in that moment where I was like, okay, we can't be friends like that. Okay? And so a lot of y'all are taking up space with some of these old friends. A lot of y'all are holding up space with some of these old friends. And because you refuse to let go of these old friends, these old ideas that you have in place within your relationships, because you are afraid to let go of them, you are missing out on opportunities to connect with soul family. It was in womb alchemy. That I connected with my good sis Iman, who is family now. From March till now, Iman has literally become my big sister. Literally. But I had to be okay with releasing these people who wanted to keep me stuck in these old ways of being. And then they're not good accountability partners. I tell you I got a goal. I'm about to do a class tomorrow and I want to do great at it, and you're still trying to pressure me to drink. And this is not a conscious thing that she was doing. It's unconscious. It's the norm. The norm is whenever we're all together as friends, we take shots. See, some of y'all don't have an accountability partner. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Dream is my accountability partner. Your accountability partner is supposed to piss you off sometimes. If your accountability partner is not pissing you off, they're not holding your feet to the fire for you to accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish in order for you to manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Dream as be like, did you do this today? I'm like, sir, can you relax? But he's doing exactly what I need him to do on a very deep spiritual level. He's being my accountability partner. He's making sure that I am held responsible for the things that I say that I want to have. But y'all don't have that, and you don't even keep your word to yourself. You don't know how to keep your word to yourself because you live from a perpetual state of fear. You don't know what's going to happen if you change. You're afraid of change. Even though your spirit is yelling at you, and your spirit is telling you over and over and over and over again that it is time for you to move forward. It is time for you to be uncomfortable. It is time for you to do something different. But because you don't have nobody in your corner rooting you on, challenging you, asking you on a regular basis, did you do what you say you was going to do? Because you don't have that, you keep backtracking and you keep staying stuck in the same place. See, some of y'all think you don't need nobody. You don't need nobody to get to where you got to go. And that is a delusion. We are in this physical realm and we have relationships for a reason. All of your relationships are reflecting something back to you. And so when sis was trying to force me to take shots, it was reflecting to me, wow, I am past this. I no longer need alcohol to have a good time. I'm past this type of relationship where you're not seeing what I'm trying to do and you're not embracing that and accepting that. You think that what I'm saying and what I'm doing is really far-fetched. You don't understand it. And so our relationship has to change. I got to let you go. The more you are willing to let go of people who are not in alignment with your healing, your transformation, your growth, the more you are willing to do that, the more you create space to connect with people who do support your growth, who do support your evolution, who do support your healing. But if you are always in a state of fear, you're going to stay comfortable in uncomfortability. Because let's just be real. A lot of y'all are uncomfortable where you are in life right now. You're uncomfortable. You have this internal knowing that what you're doing and where you are at is not where you're supposed to be at. You know intuitively and spiritually that you are supposed to be evolving and moving into another space. But because change is hard, change can be difficult, change is challenging. Change is challenging. But because change is challenging and you're only relying on yourself, you don't take the necessary steps consistently that you need to take to create the change. You got the devil and the angel, or you got God and the devil on your shoulder, or the devil and the angel on your shoulder, angel and the demon on your shoulder. And you're going back and forth and you're having this internal conversation. Can I do it? Can I not? Is it going to be good? Is it not? And it is almost always going to be easiest to continue to do what is normal to you. It is always going to be easiest to do what you have been doing habitually. When it comes down to healing, when it comes down to transformation, when it comes down to manifestation, you have to change internally, and then you have to walk in that change. You can't just know it in mind. Oh, come on, Spirit. Some of y'all know what you need to do logically, rationally. You understand it, and you think that's enough, and it is not. What we're talking about is that's just knowledge. That's just information. Spirit is like, you have to apply it. You have to apply what you have been learning. You have to apply what you have been receiving. When you apply it, now you gain wisdom. And then when you apply it over a span of time, now you have understanding. But y'all don't have nobody in your corner telling you that you can do it. And calling you out when you bullshitting. Calling you out when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. It's all from a space of love, but y'all don't have that. Okay? If you have family and friends, right? If you have family and friends where you tell them a goal or something that you want to accomplish, you tell them something that is on your mind, you tell them something that is on your heart, and when you do that, their energy is low, their energy is off, it doesn't feel like it's supportive, it doesn't feel like it's of love, that's one of those relationships that you have to let go of. And I said this to somebody in our Patreon group in the Geneva app. Everybody is not going to understand you on a logical reasoning perspective. Everybody is not going to understand your thought process, but you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable enough for people to feel where you're coming from. There's a difference. Y'all know how it is when you having a whole conversation and you say something like, "Can you feel me though?" Or somebody says, "Man, I feel you." That doesn't necessarily mean that they understand the logic and the reasoning behind what it is that you're doing or saying. It says that they're connecting with your energy. And so y'all need to be finding y'all an accountability partner who you can connect energetically with. So first of all, let's be clear about the type of accountability partner you need to have. One, you need to have an accountability partner that you have respect for. You need to have an accountability partner that there's something within them that you respect, that you honor, and that you find valuable. Two, you need to have an accountability partner that you trust. Somebody who is trusted. Somebody who you know is not going to get their emotions mixed up in whatever it is that you are doing, but they're simply going to look at your situation objectively. Okay? You need to have an accountability partner who is not a hater. Some of y'all be telling all your goals, your hopes, your wishes to people who are inherently haters. And then you get mad because you like, "Man, I ain't telling nobody nothing because everybody want to be negative." No, you just talking to the wrong person. You're talking to the wrong person. And so some of y'all got a lot of people in this new moon energy where you need to be asking Spirit, reveal to me what this relationship means and how this relationship is supporting me in my manifestation. If it is not supporting me in my manifestation, in my transformation, and in my healing, guide me on how do I surrender this relationship from a space of love. Okay? How do I surrender this relationship from a space of love? How do I open myself up to connect with someone who's going to be able to see my vision and who's going to support me in manifesting my vision? Okay? Your accountability partner is not there to be kissing your ass. Your accountability partner is there to hold your feet to the fire. Don't just tell me you're going to want to do something. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Ooh, y'all got some toxic bonds. Let me just be real about it. Y'all got some toxic bonds. So you're having conversations with people and all you're doing is complaining about your situation. And you think that's beneficial for you. You think it's beneficial just for you to keep venting, to keep talking about all the shit that's going on. I am here to tell you, talking about it, that's just the first step. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's figure out what's not working out. Let's figure out what we want to change. Let's figure out what we want to evolve. That's the first step. The next step is actually decoding what is creating this dissatisfaction in life. What is actually creating this dissatisfaction? The next step, okay, what mental, emotional, and physical changes do I need to make, do you need to make in order to shift the perspective, in order to shift the situation, right? What changes do I need to make? Once you have a clear understanding of what changes you need to make, this is when the accountability partner comes in, okay? And the accountability partner is checking you on your thinking. It's checking you on your feelings. It's checking you on how you are walking and showing up in this daily life. It's checking you on where's your vibration. It's checking you on what actions did you take today. A lot of y'all don't have that, right? And it is so hard to hold yourself to that fire. It is so hard to hold yourself up because here's a self-talk. When you don't do something that you know you were supposed to do, I do it next time. Appreciate the love, woman's loving life. Hey, sis. This how y'all do. I'll do it next time. Yeah, I'll figure it out some other time. Yeah, it was too much today. No, well, this is all, all of these damn excuses is the norm. But when you have an accountability partner, They not trying to hear that shit, and you not trying to tell them none of that either. Because you literally feel bad to have to come to somebody and say, hey, I did not do what I was supposed to do today. It literally makes you almost feel this sense of like, damn, I'm ashamed. I didn't do what I was supposed to do today. Okay? I didn't complete whatever I was supposed to complete today. All right? So having that accountability partner causes you to think before you decide you just not going to do stuff. Having that accountability partner really pushes you to the next level, really challenges you to challenge yourself. Because if it's just you, it is so easy to give up on yourself. It is so easy to let go of yourself. It is so easy to let yourself down. Whatever. Okay, I'll get over it. Okay, I'll move on. But when you got to tell somebody else, yeah, I did say I was going to do that, but I didn't. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You don't want to do that. And so when you work with me and I'm your coach, I'm one hell of an accountability partner. Did you do those assignments? Did you do those rituals that we said we was going to do during the week? Oh, you didn't? Okay, well, that says to me that you really don't want this change. You really don't want this growth. You really don't want that healing. And when we get to that point, then it's really real. Because what you've been doing, just talking. You just talking. And this spirituality is not about talk. It's about implementation. It's about, can you receive the information, implement it, and watch how your life changes. We don't have time to just be talking about shit. Okay? We don't have time just to be theorizing about stuff. You have to put these words, these theories, these rituals, you have to put it to play. You have to put it in action. Okay? And that may mean transforming your thoughts. How are you disciplining yourself to come back to the high vibrational thought? How are you disciplining yourself to align your thoughts with what you actually want? How are you manipulating your vibration? If you know eating a certain way makes you feel nasty, makes you feel down, makes you feel all of that, why you ain't disciplining yourself to not do it then? Okay? And here's the thing. When I say this, I'm saying this all from love. I'm saying this all from what I observe on a regular basis. And this is all stuff that Spirit was telling me last night as I was going to bed. I'm saying all of this from a space of love because I really want you to know and understand that habits are hard to break. Habits are hard to break. They just are. But you have to be solution oriented. You have to come up with a supplement to this negative thinking. You have to come up with a supplement to this, to this low vibrational emotions. You have to come up with a supplement to this emotional mental habit of always putting everybody before you. You have to come up with a solution to always going back into this toxic relationship. You have to come up with a solution to your addictions. I'm not telling you that it's easy, but what I am telling you that is hard to do by yourself. I'm just telling you straight up truth. You need somebody in your corner who is going to challenge you on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to get your shit together. Because if you could get your stuff together all on your own, you would be the millionaire, you would be healthy, you would be happy, you would have that relationship that you want, you would have everything that you wanted and needed already. Okay? It's so easy to give up on yourself. And that's not me calling any, it's not weakness though. We're talking about human nature. Human nature is easily distracted. Human nature is easily content in uncomfortable situations because you've been in that situation for forever. Human nature, the ego really serves to keep you safe. And sometimes your realm of safety is not in alignment with spirit. So though you are in this position that feels comfortable, your spirit is uncomfortable. Your soul is uncomfortable. And you got this internal battle going on within yourself. And so this is when you need somebody else to remind you of who you are, what you want, and where you are going. Okay? So I'm so excited about this because that's one thing that I realize in my coaching. I realize in my coaching that I'm a lot of women's accountability partner. And every time we get on that call, I'm like, okay, this is what we talked about last week. How do we go? How do we do with implementing those things? And I am so grateful when I have women be like, yes, I did it and I didn't. Oh my God. I love when I have women that are just like, I did it because I knew I was going to have to come on here and talk to you. And I did not want to come on here and say that I didn't do it and give you some lame ass excuse. Okay? And so when they do that, I'm like, yes, you did it because I'm your accountability partner, but you also did it to prove to yourself that you could do it. So now you keep that same energy moving forward. Okay? So with that being said, y'all know the Sacred Sister Circle, that is coming out. That is going to be my membership, my community for spiritual women ready to heal, connect, and serve. That has happened January 2022. And I'm just like so busy preparing for that and just getting my mind right. My accountability partner, oh my God, every day, you need to be focusing on that Sacred Sister Circle. I'm like, sir, I'm on it. I'm on it. I got this. But I definitely be needing that sometimes because sometimes I be tired and I don't do what I'm supposed to do. Human nature. It be like that sometimes. So that's coming in January 2022. And I'm so excited about it because I feel like we get to be a big, huge spiritual women's accountability group. We get to be an accountability group. Y'all get to be my accountability partner. I get to be y'all's accountability partner. And we get to hold each other to the fire. Right? Because we got to change. We got to evolve. We got to heal. All right? Also, y'all, I'm wrapping up some of my coaching sessions. We're in the last, 5th and 6th week of coaching. We're in the 5th and 6th week of coaching. And so that means I have some slots opening up to work with me. I'm your coach. You're my client. I'm supporting you in your spiritual healing. That means there's an opportunity for us to start working together end of September and through October, okay? 6 weeks. We get on the call face to face like I am with y'all right now. We get to have these dope, powerful spiritual conversations. And I get to be your accountability partner and support you in accomplishing whatever healing goals you have. Okay? It's time. It's time. I'm telling y'all right now, it's time. It is time for y'all to really develop a community, not just, commenting on here, hey, peace, what's up, hey, peace, what's up, but no, some people who are going to hold your feet to the fire and make sure you do what you need to do. Why? Because I need you. The world, your world, the people closest to you, we need you to show up and show out for yourself, right? Because when you show up and you show out for yourself, you tap into your purpose, you tap into your mission, you tap into your assignment. And for as long as you continue living in fear, not keeping your own word, not doing what you say you're supposed to do, for as long as you continue to do that, you're staying further and further away from your purpose, further and further away from your passions, further and further away from your mission, further and further away from your assignment. Okay? We need you. I'm telling y'all, I used to not enjoy going live. Dreamy, babe, you gotta go live. Babe, you just gotta go live. I'm like, I don't feel like going live. I don't feel like it. And then right when my accountability partner was on my ass, like how long it's been since you done been live, right when my accountability partner was on my ass and I got tired of hearing his mouth, and I knew I had goals that I needed to accomplish, and I would go live. Before you know it, I had tapped into the energy of it to where now I can go live at the drop of 9. Like, I'm about to get off of here and I'm about to take my ass to bed for real. But I got the strength to be able to do it. It would be spiritual confirmation for me. Every time I come on here, you say what I'm trying to tell my wife. Oh, Mike Long D. Hit me up with your wife. I don't know what you're trying to tell your wife, but let's talk about it. How many kids do you have? 2 and 1 on the way. 7 months pregnant right now. 7 months pregnant right now. And I'm feeling it, y'all. I am feeling it. Anyways, 33 in the chat. I just had my 33rd solar return, and this has been on my mind. What's up, Tori? Happy 33rd birthday. Happy 33rd solar return. That's what's up, sis. All right, y'all. Get your accountability partner. Stay in your space of love. Love y'all. Peace.